Hi everyone, this is LAR Games, and today I'm watching episode 11 of Assassin's Pride. Last episode, our main girl was trapped with a couple of other people taking a test in a, very strange place. Seems to be some sort of library labyrinth, which I don't really understand the point of, the existence of. Feels like it's kind of a waste of books, to be honest, making an entire labyrinth out of it. Or if it is just meant to be a place to store books, why even make a labyrinth out of it? Like, a kind of, makes the books kind of inaccessible, and I think you would want the books to be accessible to the most amount of people possible, especially if it's a school. So I can't really comprehend, the reasonings for making a labyrinth like that. But yeah. Let's just see what happens. I still cannot really understand the choices of the author to make the characters these ages. I'm going to watch the opening this episode, so let's see. I really like the actual visuals of it, the colors and the composition are very impressive. Very aesthetically pleasing. Now it's just showing regular animation, but oh well. I always say this when I watch something that has kind of like where the actual anime itself doesn't really impress me, but I think there's potential in the story or like the setting or the characters. I say that I'm gonna read the source, and it applies to this too because I'm actually kind of interested in it. I always feel it's gonna, because a lot of times the majority of my problem is I feel that it's being rushed. It's skipping a lot of things, and that's usually the case. You guys should be careful. The Duke's archives are pretty difficult to get through for first-timers. I guess it takes mispronunciations fine. It's very lenient to that voice recognition. Also, what's the point of making that a book if the pages are dynamic? Might as well just make it a single page. Alright, so I guess that's the point? It's Konami code! You need a gamepad to be able to access these books. It usually gives you invincibility, I think. I'm not really sure. Oh, they were talking about that. But they were talking about the Konami code. Okay, good. It just changed. You know, glass slippers sound extremely horrifying. I don't know if anyone's ever kind of like thought about that, but like stepping on glass, like if it does break, that would be catastrophic. Like you do having broken glass on your feet. Yeah, you guys are way better off. Skip! Skip! No, I think you guys are closer to pancakes. So maybe the text isn't dynamic, it just appears. Like it's already there, just hidden. So each page does have a purpose. It's a very random lore we're getting. You don't typically use a sword to organize books. You need to use the Dewey Decimal System. So an alphabet. Or you could just use the organization system of the library. I mentioned the Dewey Decimal System, but I doubt that exists in this world. That would be super scary to slip on. I mean, yeah, that's a way to stick a book in a in a spot on the shelf, but I don't know if that's very good for the book. Was that the test? Like the entirety of it? They were just slashing little gremlin things. Oh, that was vegetation. I thought it was tentacles. That's an unsettling voice. They're just connoisseurs of tentacles. Oh, zombies. Just whacked him on the head. Every time they say Grimface, I want to say Grimface. Or I want to read it as that. Why the Grimface? That phrase is usually, well, it's true because necromancy doesn't exist. Uh-oh. Ooh, that seemed like a bad wound. Use a healing spell. Where was he this whole time? I guess getting to them, but still. Oh, he's going Atomic Samurai on him. He has healing abilities, so that should help. If he doesn't use healing on her, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. Turn into a boss. He has a bone beard. I mean, there's stairs right there. You don't... Alright. Some people just really like parkour. Well, it seems he's not that concerned about... I was about to... Like, if he did it, I was gonna be pretty surprised, because... he made a big deal out of revealing his secret before. Sir Bandage Knight. Sounds like a video game. Well, Bandage Knight. If there is Shovel Knights, there must surely be Bandage Knights. That's, I think that includes her, doesn't it? Couldn't he do that in Japanese? No, they got her. That's just a pretty universal activation phrase, isn't it? I guess intent matters, because otherwise every single book would activate at the same time. There seems to be more after, maybe? I don't know if there's the show that has a bunch of credits. But you know what? This is episode 11, so I'm going to watch all of it, because why not? I like the look of this little scene here. That was nice. I like the scene switch with the tone, or the tune. Alright, well, that was an episode. Not sure what the last episode is going to be about, because it kind of felt like this was kind of a... Like, this episode had the peak of whatever was going to happen in terms of excitement. It didn't feel like it was something that, had to end next episode, I guess. Like, it felt like it could have ended this episode. They could have just went up and be done with it, I guess. I guess they kind of do need to address, the higher-ups of that funnily named organization. But yeah, this was episode 11. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time.